based on educational purposes. Okay, so in any case, the instructions on the SI scholarship application portal is superior, and therefore you must consult that when you have doubt. Okay, now in terms of the application, I mean, most of you, or let's say, you know how to start the process, I guess. It's a matter of creating an account and then beginning the process. Can you all see my screen? Hello, can you see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Yes, so when you get to the portal, as you can see on my screen, there are so many ways to start, okay? You can start by going to find the programs. I mean, finding the programs is actually based on the programs that you have applied for. Okay, you can begin with find programs to get into the portal. Now, I have gone into the portal already, so I have an active application. So in that case, I go to my application. Okay, I go to my application because I have started the application. In any case, you can also see some messages here. You can click on that to see what is there. Okay, all right. You have task here. You can click on that to see what you need to do. If you click on task, okay, the task here is telling you that I have not uploaded my passport. That is why you can see the warning sign, isn't it? I have not uploaded my what? Passport. It is also telling me that I have not uploaded my CV. It is telling me that I have not uploaded my proof of work and leadership experience. And then again, I've not uploaded my reference letters. So, okay. So when you go to task on your left-hand side, that is what it tells you to do. Okay. Now, if you click on that, if you go to task and you click on that, you get a chance to do what? To upload it. But in any case, don't worry now. We will not go to task for now. We will navigate through the portal. But I'm only telling you that if you go to the task section, you actually see what is there and you can upload directly. All right. So we are not going to task, but in any case, the task also tells you or show you what you have done, whether you have uploaded your document or not. So the tax area is important. Take note, after you have applied, before you submit, go to tax and see that you have uploaded everything. That is what we see tax. All right. So now I have an active application, okay? So let me edit the application. Good. So this is the first procedure. First, you have an instruction to follow, okay? You have an instruction to follow. It gives you instruction, it gives you the stages, and it tells you that you need to add your master's programs. And again, it tells you that you should submit only one scholarship application for all the master's programs that you have applied for at the universityadmissions.se. Please don't submit two different scholarship applications. Don't do that. Only submit one scholarship application. So you don't submit for each master's program, you don't submit scholarship application for each. No, you only submit one. Why? Because in the process, you are going to select all the 4 programs you applied to. If you applied for 2 programs, you select all the 2 programs, okay? So again, let's go on from instructions. We scroll down, okay? We scroll down. Then here it tells you that you have to confirm, okay? I confirm that I have checked through the eligibility criteria for SI. Then you click on yes. Okay, I hereby confirm. Okay, this is confirmation. So you click on yes. After that, you go down Okay, you can see this. You go down and click on submit. Okay, you click on submit. Okay, and again, after the instructions, you click on yes, yes, yes. You can even save as draft. Okay, you can save as draft. Now listen, you don't need to finish your application at once. You can come in at any time without submitting your form. So if you want to go and then come back to this portal, what you need to do is what? You need to save as draft. In any of the steps, you click save as draft so that you can come back later and continue, okay? So we are finished with the instructions, okay? The priorities. After the instructions, you read the instructions and you confirm. You click on priorities, okay? When you click on priorities, it takes you to this side. So what is on priority? On the priority, what you do here is to select your master's program. Please, the master's program here is the master's program you applied at the universityadmissions.se. All the master's program you applied, you need to select them here. And please, arrange the master's program according to the same way you selected the master's program at university admissions. So on university admissions, the first program there must be the first program at the SI portal. The second program you chose at university admission must also be the same master's program you should choose on the SI portal, okay? So assuming that I chose chemistry for biochemistry, let's say this is my first choice, okay? Then it tells you, you click on this, please choose. You click on this, and then you are being asked on your first master's program, you are being asked whether your bachelor's degree has the same field as the master's program you chose. Okay? So here it tells you that no, but I wish to expand my field of knowledge. Yes, same field as my bachelor's degree. Yes, same field as my work experience. So here they are asking you that the master's program you chose, your first choice master's program, in my case, is chemistry. So I'm being asked, is the chemistry master's program the same way as my bachelor's degree? If yes, I choose this one. Is it the same as my work experience? If yes, I choose the third option. So take note, if it is within your bachelor's degree and at the same time your work experience, then you have a different section to choose from. So take note. So let's say that the same field as my bachelor's degree and my work experience. I'm sure in most cases, some of you, your bachelor's program may be of the same field as your bachelor's degree and as your work experience, I guess. So if it is so, then you click on this, okay? Then you add your second choice, okay? Your second choice at university admissions. So you click on add more choices. Okay? You click on add more choices. In any case, you can save as draft as you are going on. You click on add more choices, okay? Then it takes you here. Here, you can click on this one, please. You can click on masters so that it will filter the programs for you, okay? So my second choice, let's say my second choice is sustainable development. I can type it and I can click on find programs. Then Sustainable development, there are so many sustainable development masters programs. So if the sustainable development is in Uppsala University, I click on apply now. Okay, apply now. Then it comes in here. Okay, now see, look at where it took you. So you can click on save as draft. You can still go to priorities. When you go to priorities, it comes in here. Have you seen that? Yes, it comes in here, sustainable development. Then it will ask you the same question as the first one, whether it is in line with your bachelor's degree or work experience or both. So you click on one, then you save as draft. Then you add more choices. The third master's program is, let's say, energy. Energy, which energy? Let's say energy systems. You have University of Yavle. Then you click on apply now. Then it takes you here. You save as draft. Then you go to priorities. Then it comes to priorities. Can you see that? It comes to priorities, energy system. Then it asks you the same question here. Okay? So let's assume that I chose 3 programs, okay? So I'll end here with the programs. Please, always save as draft. Please never use the submit. Never use this submit button until you have finished applying for the program. Sorry, for the scholarship. Until you are sure that everything has been uploaded, everything has been done completely, then you use the submit. Because this submit button, I'm sure, is the final submit of your application. So be careful when you want to click on this. You can save as draft, okay? Now we have added our master's program. Now look at the arrows here. You can see that this is my first choice, number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3, okay? You can always delete. You can see the delete button. You can delete. You can also use the arrows. You can see the arrows. You can use the arrows to shift number 3 to number 1 if it is your first choice. So let's say that energy system is number 3 here. Let's assume that it is rather my first choice. Then I'll use the up arrow to shift it up. You see, it goes to number 2, energy systems. Then I click on the up arrow. It goes to number 1. So now energy system is my number 1 choice in the university admission, same ranking as in the university admissions. Okay. All right, so we finished with selecting the master's programs. Then we can go to the next one, application details and applicant verification. Okay, we click on that. Then it tells us here, okay, here your application number at the university admissions, your application number. So don't forget, you enter your application number, okay? Then you go down. Then here, what subject area does your first priority master's program belong to? Okay, the first priority master's program that you chose at university admission. What is the subject area? When you click on it, it gives you options. Okay, in this case, my first master's admission is energy system. Now, energy system, which of these categories does it belong to? So you can go through and search. Okay, now when we search, it is close to it is close to education, okay? it is close to education. It depends. Some of you, it depends on your the content of the program. It can be education. If you look at the listed items, it's close to education. If it is chemistry, biology, physics, then it goes to exact sciences. Okay, you know, the STEM programs, exact sciences. If it is finance, you choose. I mean, if it is health, you choose. Okay, so this is up to you for you to be critical in your selection. Okay, so for the purpose of this video, I'm going to choose education. Then I go to my second master's program, exact sciences. You choose within your case. My third priority program is under exact sciences. My fourth priority is under exact sciences. Okay, then it goes on. Please be careful on this one. This option is for applicants to the Stockholm School of Economics who might have applied for a fifth master's program. Okay, if you're not within this category, if you did not apply for a fifth priority program in your university admissions, please don't use this option. This option is for specific people, that is applicants to the Stockholm School of Economics, okay, and the others. So we are done here. We save as draft. Please, saving as draft is very important. And I've told you never use the submit button here. If you are submitting, then that means you have finished applying and you are submitting. In any case, at this stage, if you click on submit button, it is not going to be submitted. You see, it gives me an error at the top. Look at the red bar. Errors were detected in the application. Please review the indicated problems in the application. At this session, if you submit, it will never submit. Why? Because I've not uploaded my documents. But the system has made it in that way that you might make a mistake by clicking the submit button. Okay, so don't fear. When you click submit, it is not submitted because you have not uploaded. Now look at the exclamation sign. It is telling me that I have not filled those options. So kind of a warning sign. I have not filled those options. So it is not going to be submitted. Okay. Now we are done. Let me save as draft. So we are done with the application details and verification. Then we go to application information. So we click on application information. Then application information, it tells you to enter your name, okay? Your name, your date of birth, okay? Then you enter your date of birth. Then your gender, you select your gender, you select your citizenship, okay? If you have a double citizenship, you also indicate that. Now your pronoun here is important. The pronoun here depends on you. If you are male or female or any other thing, pronoun Mr. Okay? If you are a male, then it goes to he, right? That's the pronoun, isn't it? If you are female, it goes to she, isn't it? City of residence, country of residence, you know it by yourself. Then when everything is done, you save as draft. Save as draft so that you don't lose the information when you are coming back. Then we are done with this section. Okay, here there's a warning sign that I'm not supposed to write it in capital letters. So it's supposed to be small letters, okay? Small letters. So take note. Okay, yes. So we save as draft. Okay, correct. Then we go to contact. Contact. Then contact here, you enter your telephone number, okay? Now, when you are entering your telephone number, please, you have been given an instruction. You need to add your country code, isn't it? You need to add your country code. If you're from Ghana, your country code begins with 233. Then you enter your phone number. You have to enter your phone number without the first zero. Without the first zero. If you're from Nigeria, this is your country code. Then you enter your number without the first zero. So it depends on your case. Okay? Then your mobile number. Okay, you can use the same thing here as your mobile number. Okay? Yes. Then when you are done, you save as draft. Then you go to academic background. So the academic background, you need to choose your country. Choose a country where you had your university education. So if your university education was from Ghana, you choose. If your university education is from Pakistan, then you choose. Okay? All right. Now your full name of the university. Full name of the university. Please don't use abbreviation as the school name. The university you completed. Don't use abbreviation. Write the full name, okay? If the full name is, okay? If this is the full name of your university, you write it. University of Ghana, or I mean, based on your university you completed. Then here you are being asked highest level of education completed. Okay, so what is the highest level of education you completed? Here, perhaps bachelor degree, isn't it? So that is undergraduate, because the requirement is that you must have a bachelor degree. So this is undergraduate. Then here you are being asked, in what field do you have or will obtain a bachelor's degree? So the bachelor's degree that you had, what is it? Where does it fall into? Does it fall into exact sciences or STEM? So for example, if you did a bachelor's degree in chemistry, then it's under STEM, right? If it is biology, it's STEM. Physics, STEM. If you did bachelor's in finance, then it will be under finance. If your bachelor's degree is in health and life sciences, then you choose health and life sciences. So you know this already. Then we choose, okay? Then we go on. Then we answer. Here you have been asked, how many master's degree have you obtained? If it is none, you choose none. If it is one, you choose one. Please make sure to include all master's degrees obtained prior to the start of your master's studies in Sweden in August 2024. Okay. Year of graduation. So the year you graduated, here you are being asked, the university here you listed. You said that it is your bachelor's degree. So here you are being asked of the year you completed. So let's say if it is 2012, you put there. Have you previously studied or pursued research in a country other than Sweden with any form of scholarship? Okay, apart from Sweden, have you been to any other country where you studied or you pursued research? If yes, yes. If no, no. Okay? So you choose what suits your case. Have you previously studied or pursued research in Sweden with any form of scholarship? Okay? This easy questions. No, no, yes, yes. Okay, we save as drafts. Then we go to the next part, which is work experience number 1. Work experience number 1. When we are done, we go to work experience number 2, work experience number 3. Okay? Now, for the first work experience, okay, now in this case, let's look at the SI scholarship application forms, application template, okay? We have work and leadership experience template, okay? Now, if you are presenting 2 work experience, then you are going to consider work experience 1 and work experience 2 here. If you are presenting 1 work experience, then you are going to only use work experience 1. That means you will not use work experience 2 and 3. You are not going to fill that 2 and 3. If you are presenting 3 work experiences, then you are going to fill work experience 1, work experience 2, work experience 3. So for the purpose of this video, I am assuming that I'm going to present only one is work experience. Okay? Because the explanation I will give in work experience 1 is the same explanation that will go into work experience 2 and 3. So here, in which sector does the organization you work or worked for operate? Okay, here, the organization, the work you did, okay, the organization, the institution, is it a private sector? Is it a public sector or a civil society? So you know this. So if it is a private sector, you click on a private sector. If the company belongs to the government, a public sector, then you choose public sector. So in this case, you choose one which suits your case. Then the next question, what type of work experience did you have at this organization? So in this organization, were you employed full-time? Were you employed part-time? Were you just a volunteer? Okay, were you a consultant? You choose one, okay? So let's say full-time. There are so many options here. There are so many options. Okay? Was it an internship? Was it self-employed without employees? So many that will suit your case. So you choose the one that suits your case. Then here, how many hours have you worked or did you work for this organization in total prior to 12 February 2024? So before 12 February 2024, before this date, and from the time you were employed or you worked in that organization, how many hours have you worked? Please, this part should conform to the hours you have on the work experience form. Are you getting me? So for me, or in this video, I am assuming that I presented only one work and leadership experience form. So in that form, if you indicated 5,000 hours, of work experience, then you have to bring the same 5,000 hours here. In your second work and leadership experience, in company B, if you work 6,000, then when you go to the work experience 2, you put 6,000. So here you have to indicate which one is your work experience 1, which one is your work experience 2, which one is your work experience 3. You have the options to do that. Okay, so in company A or in my company, if I worked 5,000 hours, I'll bring the 5,000 hours here. The number of hours I put here should be the same number of hours that is stated on the work and leadership experience form. Okay? It should correspond. It should be the same. Don't make a mistake. Here, it's important. Then we go on. In what field did you work at this organization? In what field did you work at this organization? Okay? If in this organization you were a teacher, then the field will be education or teaching. If you worked within construction or architecture, you choose construction or architecture. If you work within agriculture, fishery, forestry, mining, you know it, isn't it? So you choose which one suits your case. Okay? Good. Did you have a leadership position at this organization? Now it comes in here, right? Remember the template that was given to you was work and leadership template. Work and leadership template as one. And now here we have filled the work experience, isn't it? And you have been asked that, do you have a leadership position at this organization? Did you have a leadership position at this organization? Now remember, now it is important that the work and leadership experience form or template that you have, both forms must come from the same organization. You cannot say that you worked in company A and you go and take your leadership experience from different company B. It doesn't work like that. Please take note. The same organization name should be on the work experience form and the leadership experience form. It is one. Good. So you are being asked that, do you have a leadership position at this organization? If you fill the leadership form and you indicated that you had a leadership position, then you click yes. If you didn't, then you click no. There's a lot of questions here. So if yes, yes, then here it asks you, did you hold responsibility for any of the following within this organization? That is in terms of your leadership. Were you supervising the work of others? Were you teaching students or holding training courses? Were you deciding on an organization's or department's budget? Remember that in your leadership form, you were asked the same question here. So remember to choose exact of what you chose in the work and leadership template. Very important, guys. So you chose teaching students or holding training courses. You choose the same thing here. Then we go on. How many hours have you held or did you hold this leadership position at this organization? prior to 12 February 2024. Remember that in the leadership form, you indicated a certain number of hours. It's the same thing that you are being asked here. It's the same thing that you are being asked here. Same thing. Okay. Then we go on. Then we go on. Then we save. Then we save, okay? Guys, so the same thing here. If you have work experience 2, you go and fill the work experience 2. If you have work experience 3, you go and fill work experience 3, guys. The same thing as I did in work experience 1. Okay? Let me take your questions, okay? Okay, let me take your questions from where we started and where we have reached. Okay, let me take your questions. If you have 1 or 2 questions, you can unmute yourself and ask your questions. Okay, if there's no question, then we go on to activities and involvement. To activities and involvement.
No?
Hello? Yes.
Good evening. This is Sharon from Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to just ask a question for clarification.
Mm.
If you happen to work at a particular school, like probably teach physics, then is it part of the work experience, or because you volunteered, you were not paid? So I want to find out if that can be included as work experience or not.
Yes. I mean, when you go to the work experience, it asks you here, it asks you that what type of work experience did you have at this organization, isn't it? So in your case,
Yeah.
that was volunteering, isn't it?
Yes, please.
Yes, then you choose volunteering. But in this case, that was your work experience. But in leadership experience, I mean, you were a physics teacher, right? So physics teacher becomes work experience.
Okay.
But in the leadership experience, maybe for instance, you were science and math quiz coordinator, you were, let's say, a form master, okay, anything leadership, okay, anything leadership.
Okay.
Then you indicate
Okay,
that
probably,
in the leadership form.
Oh, okay, okay. Like you led a STEM project in your school,
Yes.
which improved the pass percentage, something like that.
Yes, maybe yes, something like that. Okay. Okay, so
Okay.
so you being a math teacher, is kind of different. It's kind of different from leadership experience. Math teacher is work
Okay.
experience, but leadership experience could be that you were kind of holding some kind of training courses. Okay, maybe some kind of training course. You were leading the students, you were training them in some areas. Then that could also be leadership experience.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Any other question?
Yes, yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can I move on?
Are you hearing me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Ephraim from Ethiopia. So
Oh,
my
Ethiopia.
question is,
Nice to meet you.
yeah.
Baka.
Okay, meet you. So in my case, my work experience itself is a leadership, which is data governance architect. So how am I gonna do to do with it? I mean, it seems it's actually is leadership, but there is no distinct boundary. So how can I feel it the leadership form in SI?
Yes. What did you say the position was?
Data governance architect.
Data development architect.
Data governance architect.
Ah, okay, okay, yes, yes, yes. Was it a work experience or was it a leadership experience?
Actually, there is mixing. So uh, it's actually a mix. So it makes me confused whether I should put it in leadership or the work experience. It have
Did
both
you
roles.
have did you have do you have some other employees who report to you or something? Or you, I
Yes,
mean, yes, you have people who report to you. Yeah. So
yes, yes, yes.
in that case, I can't really tell, but I mean, if you have different roles, then you know how to divide the two. Okay, you know how to divide the two. If you have different roles, then you know how to divide the two and which title you're supposed to put at the work experience and which title you're supposed to put at the leadership experience. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. The main problem I'm facing is that the current job I'm holding is started from October 2023 up to
Mhm.
today, which is around 1,000 hour working total. So if I make it both work and leadership role, you know, it gets tight. If you divide 1,000 to maybe 500 in 500, so it looks uh, fishy.
Yeah.
So that's why
Yeah.
I'm
When did
asking
you
you.
start that position? Which year?
2023 October.
Oh, apart from that,
October 2023.
apart from that, are you presenting any other work experience?
No, no, no. Before that, yes, but it's my current job.
Yeah, but I'm saying that if you look at here, how many work experience are you presenting?
Three totally. Two employment and one internship during my
Uh-huh.
bachelor time.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So the
So,
current job is from October 2023, which is around 1,000 work hour in total.
uh-huh. Okay. So in that case,
So,
look at it critically as to how you will look at it in terms of the work experience and the leadership experience. Okay, because uh, if you look at this, you actually must have a work experience. But if you look at the leadership experience, that is the only portion that it asks you whether you have. Here, it never asks you whether you had a work experience, but rather, if you go to the leadership position, leadership experience, it rather asks you that do you have a leadership experience in this organization? So that side is either yes or no. So it tells you that the work experience here, so far as the portal is concerned, is that the work experience is actually needed. So know which side in terms of your work position, know which to categorize it. Otherwise, maybe you can see your employer to kind of, if maybe it's a combination of different roles you have, then you know how to do it. I hope I'm clear.
Okay, so are you suggesting that I should consult my employee to divide this, as work and leadership role
Yeah,
to make it
maybe, yes, maybe he can actually tell you that this is the role you have, and actually this is your work experience, this is your work position, your title, this is your leadership title. So maybe they can have one or two reasons for you.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. All right. So we go to activities and involvement. Activities and involvement. Okay. Here you are being asked, what are you doing currently? Are you studying? Are you seeking employment? Are you employed? Okay. So many questions for you here. What are you doing currently? You choose it according to your case. Okay. You choose it according to your case. Then we go on. Does your current employment or occupation offer you the opportunity to take leave of absence for your intended studies in Sweden? You're going to study in Sweden. Now you are working. Would you be given a leave of absence? It depends on your case. Then you choose which one fits your case. Are you currently engaged in a network, voluntary work, or any other civil society activities? Are you currently engaged in a network, voluntary work, or any other civil society activities? If yes or no, you choose one. Okay? Now, guys, remember that your reference form, according to the instructions on the form, one of your reference is preferred to come from network or civil society organization. Remember that it was stated clearly that your letter of reference, it is preferred that it comes from network or voluntary or civil society organization. Now, but then the reference form also said that if you actually cannot get it from network, then you can get it from, I think it listed some areas that you can get it from. Okay? Yes. Have you previously been engaged in a network, voluntary work, or any other civil society activities? Have you? You choose your case. No. Yes, I volunteer at a network or civil society organization. Yes, I am or was the chairperson of a network or civil society organization. Yes, I was a registered member of a network or civil society organization. So you choose which one fits your case. In any case, with these questions here, you can choose up to 3 items. You can choose up to 3 items. That is, if you have been involved in different ways. Somebody can be a member and he can also be the chairperson at the same time. Okay? And then at the same time, he can also be a board member. So you choose up to 3. Choose up to 3 if it suits your case. If it is 1 option, fine. If it is 2, fine. But you choose up to 3. So how many hours have you been engaged in a network, voluntary work, or any other civil society activities? How many hours have you been engaged in a network, voluntary work, or any other civil society activities? Now, this question to me, based on my personal idea, this question is general. Now, remember that on the CV, you indicated network or civil society organization there, isn't it? So you can combine all the work hours within or all the work hours in the network or civil society activities you listed on your CV. Okay, if you listed 1, how many hours have you worked there? If you listed 2, how many hours have you been engaged in both 2? If you listed 3, how many hours have you been engaged in all the 3 civil society organizations you listed? So you combine all the hours you have been engaged in those networks in your CV. Okay, then we go on. Okay, you indicate which one fits your case. Does your employment or engagement in a network relate to any of the UN Sustainable Development Goals? Does it relate? Does your employment? If you were a teacher, it relates to the UN Sustainable Development Goals, isn't it? Yes. I mean, one way or the other, I'm sure it will relate to the UN Sustainable Development Goals. If you are working within agriculture, yes, it works in the UN Sustainable Development Goals. Agriculture is what? You produce food, isn't it? So the UN Sustainable Development Goal here is no hunger, isn't it? It's no hunger. Yes. If you work within the health sector, then the UN Sustainable Development Goal here, it's clear. So, yes. Which SDG is it? You said you said your employment or your engagement in the civil society relates to the UN Sustainable Development Goal. You said yes. We clicked it. Sorry for that. I'm speeding up. We clicked on the yes option. So let's go and choose. If it is yes, remember that in the work experience, I chose education. So which SDG is related to that? Number 4, quality education. If you worked within agriculture, okay, then it's zero hunger. You produce food, isn't it? Agriculture. So zero hunger. If you work as a nurse, as a doctor, medical laboratory technician, good health and well-being. If you worked as a teacher, teaching jobs, is quality education. Gender equality, if you engage in any network whose mission and vision is to ensure that they bridge the gap between gender, then it's gender equality. Clean water and sanitation. There are some of you are engaged in a network or civil society organization, you help clean, you help maintain the city clean. Then you can go for clean water and sanitation. If you work within energy, you go for affordable and clean energy. Decent work and economic growth. Those who work within the accounting, finance, okay? Then decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation, and infrastructure. If you work within construction, if you work within an industry, okay, you go for this. Reduce inequalities, it's clear. Sustainable cities and communities. Responsible consumption and production. Climate action. If you work within a network whose aim is to make sure that they practice afforestation, they advocate for they make an advocacy to reduce or prevent deforestation, then this climate action. So guys, everything is stated here. You choose which one suits your case. Then we go on. In any case, you can choose up to 3. Here, you can choose up to 3. Okay? If you work as a teacher and you're choosing up to 3, quality education is 1. As a teacher, decent work and economic growth is another one. Okay? Then we can go on. Then it also depends on what you taught. Okay? If you're a teacher, you are teaching science, perhaps affordable and clean energy. So it depends. It depends. But if you were engaged in a network or civil society organization, in that case, you have a lot of options to choose from. But you have to choose up to what? 3 options. Okay, guys, we save as a draft. We save as a draft. Then we can go on. Connection to Sweden. Connection to Sweden. Okay. In this section, we ask you questions about your previous connection to Sweden and the SI Scholarship for Global Professionals. Do you have any previous connection to Sweden? Do you have any previous connection to Sweden? This question is asking you, like, have you been to Sweden before? If yes, yes. If no, no. If yes, then in what setting? Did you come to Sweden to study? Did you come to Sweden to work? Did you come to your family, or it was a holiday, or maybe other? So if you have no connection, you click no. Then in that case, you will not choose any of these options. Guys, please try and minimize errors, because if you click no, then you don't need to come here and select anything here. But the moment you select, you see, it can't be taken away. It can leave. I don't know how the system works then here, but we leave it as it is. Prior to August 2024, have you resided in Sweden for cumulatively 2 years or more? Okay. If yes, yes. If no, no. How did you come across information about the SI scholarship? Okay, this is up to you where you got the information from. You choose one of them, you save as draft. Then we go to the next one, motivation. Motivation. Let's see the motivation question. Motivation question, let's see it and address it. Okay, let's address this one. The question is, can all of you see the question? How will pursuing a master's in Sweden help you achieve specific professional goals while also contributing to growth and positive context? Okay. Now, the number of characters must not exceed 1,000 characters. Okay, you make sure that you don't exceed 1,000 characters. Very important. All right. So how do we address this question? A very important question. How will pursuing a master's in Sweden help you achieve specific professional goals while also contributing to growth and positive change in your context? So how do you address this? So first of all, you need to look at your master's program that you are coming to pursue. In any case, you chose 4 or less than 4 programs. So you base your answers on these programs and other things to be able to write this motivation. So let's share our ideas on this one. Guys, I'm waiting for your answers.
Sorry, but my question is still on the civil society network. So
Yes.
can I ask?
Yes, you can ask.
Okay. So as you know, the SI wants us two reference, which is one from work and one from civil network, right?
Yes. Yes.
So I got both, and I have over 2,000. I mean, yeah, 2,000 hour in civil society, and I also have another civil society activity, which I'm not required to authenticate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So in this case, on the portal, should I enter the one I got authenticated, which is the 2,000 hour, or cumulative one?
For the network or civil society organization, yes, the portal wasn't actually clear. But in any case, in the CV, it gives you the chance to enter free, isn't it?
Yes.
So, and the portal was also not clear. But if the CV gives you the chance to enter free, but then you get a chance to authenticate one of them.
Exactly.
So in my personal view, you can add all the free.
Pardon me?
I mean, in my personal view, you can add all the free civil society organizations or network. You can add all the hours you have been engaged in, all the free. You can add them together and get a total and put it on the portal. Right?
Okay. So, but they can't authenticate or check it the rest too, right?
Yes. You are presenting only one reference from network,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, which is tricky.
Yes, you are presenting only one. But then CV, you can enter free.
Yes.
And out of the free, you are presenting one, isn't it?
Yes.
Good. So the portal here, where is it? Activities and involvement. Look at the activities. Let's revisit the question again. Where is that? Look at the question here. The question here, look at it. Look at this one. Let's look at this. In total, now you hear, in total, for how many hours have you been engaged in a network, voluntary work, or any other civil society activities? Any other civil society activities. So here, based on my personal view, you can combine all of them because the CV gives you the chance to enter 3 of them. So here, it is actually not just one, but it is based on your context. If you were engaged in one and you have that one in CV, if you were engaged in 2 and you have indicated that in CV, if you were engaged in 3 and you have indicated all the 3 in the CV, then you can put all of them here.
Okay, okay. So the other question is that my role was innovation manager. So uh, uh, which position should I select from activities and involvement? Can you go back, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
What was your position?
Innovation manager.
So you were a manager, isn't it?
Yeah.
So and you belong to the civil society organization, isn't it?
Yes.
So this is one. So this is one. This can be one. Yes, I volunteer or volunteered at a network or civil society organization. This is one for you. Okay, you were not the chairperson, isn't it?
No.
So you can select this one. This is for those who were chairperson. So you can select this one. But then you can select this one because you are a registered member. Is that not it?
Yes.
Good. So you can select this one. Yes, I am or was a registered member. If you go to the third one, are you a board member? Are you a board member?
No.
Yes. And you are neither a spokesperson. You are not a
Yes.
spokesperson. So that means for you, you only have 2 options to take.
Okay.
So you only
Can you
take option.
more the spokesperson?
Come
What's the role?
again. The spokesperson is PRO. You speak on behalf of the organization.
Okay.
The spokesperson
But
means you speak on behalf of the organization. When the organization want to take information outside, you are the main person who goes outside and deliver information. Yeah.
So, okay, but in my case, I discuss with other stakeholders to generate.
Okay, fine. Yes. If you have been appointed, if you have been appointed by the organization to advocate on behalf of the organization, then you can choose yes. Because this one says, yes, I am or was a spokesperson. Not only that, but or appointed advocate. So if you have been appointed that you can speak on behalf of the organization, go here, go there, talk about the organization, sell our vision and mission, do that, then you can choose that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so let's finish the motivation. Let's discuss the motivation question. What to put there, what not to put there, how to strengthen your application. Okay, so the question again is, how will pursuing a master's in Sweden, okay, you're going to pursue the master's in Sweden, okay? How will pursuing a master's in Sweden help you achieve professional goals while also contributing to growth and positive change in your context, okay, guys? Now, the quality education is one. Sweden has a high quality education system. Okay, Sweden has a high, quality education system. So pursuing a master's degree in Sweden can provide you with a solid academic foundation. It can give you advanced knowledge and practical skills in the chosen field. So in this case, what is the chosen field? Your chosen field could be computer science master's program. Your chosen field can be sustainable development, can be chemistry, biology, can be any of them. Okay. Can be any of them, right? Good. So number 2 is that international perspective. Okay, studying in Sweden often involves interacting with a diverse group of students from around the world. Okay, there are different people from different countries who come in here, so there is an international perspective, and this exposure can broaden your perspectives, enhance your cross-cultural communication skills, and allow you to learn from different approaches and experiences. Okay, there's going to be another video on my YouTube channel about the motivation only. Okay, so don't worry if you don't get certain stuffs. Now again, you get a chance when you study in Sweden, you get a chance for certain research opportunities. Because Sweden to me is home to several world-class universities and research institutions, and engaging in research projects during your master's program can deepen your understanding of your field and contribute to the generation of new knowledge. Again, number 4, innovation and technology. Why? Because Sweden is known for its innovation and technology-driven economy, and pursuing your master's degree there can expose you to cutting-edge technologies. Hello, somebody is asking for captions. Which language caption do you want so that I can select it? Which caption are you referring to? Should I select English, Dutch, Finnish, or Estonian? Can you help me? Who is asking for the captions? Captions. I don't know which kind of captions you want, but I'm selecting English. Okay, guys. So innovation and technology, as I mentioned, okay, Sweden is a innovation and technology driven economy, and your master's degree can expose you to cutting edge technologies, to know the trends, and to know the practices in your field, which can make you more competitive in the global job market, okay? Number 5 is networking opportunities. Okay, you'll be able to build a professional network which can help you in your career advancement. Okay, why? Because studying in Sweden provides opportunities to connect with industry professionals, researchers, and fellow students from all backgrounds, which can open doors to future collaborations and job opportunities. Okay. Language skills. Remember that the master's degree in Sweden will be held in English, isn't it? And so it is going to offer you, it's going to help you to improve your language skills as well, because it's offered in English, which will become a valuable asset, you know, at the end of the day, after completing your master's degree, become a valuable asset in the global job market. Then global citizenship is the next one. Sweden places a strong emphasis on global citizenship and social responsibility. Hence, studying there can instill a sense of social awareness and responsibility, encouraging you to contribute positively to your community and the broader global context, okay? So guys, when you are articulating your motivation for pursuing a master's degree in Sweden, okay, in this case, please consider aligning your goals, your professional goals, consider aligning your goals with the country's strength, such as innovation, sustainability, and global collaboration. Okay, so you have to discuss specific aspects of your chosen program, your faculty, your potential research opportunities that resonate with your professional objectives and commitment to positive change, guys. Please put your motivation in good shape. Okay, so that you strengthen your application. So after the motivation, we go to checklist. Please, checklist. You click on, if you click on any of them, then you have to upload. If you click on your passport, then you can add additional comment. If the above status don't fully reflect your current situation, please add additional comment below. So just go to I have attached my passport. If you go to I have attached my passport, it never comes because you haven't done that. You click on it and it goes back. So until you do that here, click to select document. Then you click here. Okay, guys, you click here to select your document. Then we go and select document, passport, isn't it? So passport, then you upload it. When you upload it, then you go to I have attached passport. You see now it stays because you have attached it. Okay, now you see that your passport will come here. If this is your passport, that's how it's going to be. So I am assuming this form to be my passport. Then you attach the passport. When you attach it, you close it. You have to close it. At the top right, you close it. Because you have attached, when you attached it, it is going to tick. You see the black thing here, it will tick as being attached. Then you upload your CV, guys. Remember that there was an instruction on the CV. The CV may not exceed 3 pages. Please, anything said there, take it into consideration. It may not exceed 3 pages. And when you are attaching your CV, please don't add the instructions. Only include the part you filled. So you attach your CV and it's going to tick that you have attached it. You have to attach your proof of work and leadership experience. For the proof of work and leadership experience, in this case, you're going to base it like this. You're going to base it like organization 1, organization 2, you have worked, organization 3, you have worked, isn't it? So if you are presenting only one organization, that means you have one proof of work and leadership experience form. That is 2 pages for one work organization. Then you upload it. If you are bringing in 2 organizations, then you are going to have 4 pages. Proof of work and leadership experience for organization 1 plus proof of work and leadership experience for organization 2. 2 different organizations. That means you're going to have 4 forms. But the question is, which of the organization will be presented first in the form? That is the one that is current, isn't it? Am I right? Hello, guys, we are communicating. You are presenting 2 organizations, isn't it? Which of the organizations should come first on the form, according to the instructions? The most, yes, Mima said the most recent should come first. Yes, Mima said the most recent should come first. Yes, that means your current organization should come first. So the proof of work and leadership experience form of your current organization should be listed first. So the most recent first. Okay? All right. Okay, guys. Yes. So your CV, your proof of work and leadership experience, then finally your reference letters. Reference letters, you are supposed to submit how many? 2 reference letters. One is from where? Your employment. And the second one is preferred. Please take this word carefully. Take it carefully. The second one is preferred to come from where? Network or civil society organization. But then if you can't get that, they gave options that if you can't get that, it can also come from where? Another employment, isn't it? Or academia. Yes, I think the instruction is there. I have told you the instruction is superior to what I'm saying. So you always cross-check from the instructions, please, and make sure that everything is correct. Now, so you have 2 reference letters, and you are joining the reference letters. When you are joining the reference letters, which one should come first? Is it the employment, or is it the network or civil society organization? Yes, who can share the idea? Rain, share your idea. That is the most important thing. Mima said that the employment should come first, then followed by the network or civil society. Yes, that's what the instruction says. Yes. 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 Mima, thank you for rain. Thank you for the feedback. Yes, I like your enthusiasm. Yes. Guys.
Hello?
Guys, please, we are almost done.
Hello?
I will wait for your questions.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so on the order document, so the first in the we start from the current employment, right? So work
Yes.
experience, then leadership, or another work form, or work leadership, something like
Yes.
that.
Yes. Work leadership is one form for one organization. Then if you have another experience in organization 2, then it's going to be work leadership form. So each of the form has 2 pages. So if you are presenting, yes, 2 organizations, then you're going to have 4 pages. So if you are joining them, then it's going to be work leadership form for organization 1, which is current, work leadership for organization 2. Then it follows that, then you merge it, isn't it? Now,
yes.
Let me explain this. When you fill the form, after filling the form, you can print the form without the instructions. Some of you may ask that, okay, let me delete the instructions from the Word document. If you delete the instruction from the Word document, you may end up distorting the document. So the best thing for you to do, based on my own idea, personal view, is that fill your form. Then after filling your form, go and print it out. And when you are printing, don't print the instructions. That's all. Print only the portion that you have filled, guys. This is the easiest way. Then you scan them. Then the various referees will sign your document. Then you scan them. Please, when you are scanning them, please take your time, scan them very well, use computer scanner, get the right resolution, scan it, take your time and work on it correctly. Make sure that you don't use your phones to scan them. Some of you will use your phones to scan them and you'll be having this kind of watermarks, cam scanner logo. You'll be having that on your forms and that. Guys, it is not formal. Use computer scanner and scan it very nicely without having these watermarks, this logo on it. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Now you have a question here about your document. And this is about the reference letters and the proof of work. The first question is, from where did you receive one of your letters of reference? From where did you receive? Did you receive that from full-time or part-time employment? Did you receive that from civil society organization? Did you receive it from internship, voluntary work at student organizations? Other, I do not have any letter of reference. So where did you receive your first letter of reference? It is here. But take into consideration some of the preferable instances that were mentioned in the instructions. Then your second letter of reference, where did you receive it? Now here it was preferred that it should come from where? Civil society organization. But in any case, there were other instructions that if you don't get it from civil society organization, then there were other instructions for you, okay? So you select which one suits your case. Do your letters of reference and proof of work and leadership experience certificate have the required stamps and signatures? Do they have required stamps and signatures? Of course, it should be, right? Okay. All right. You can see the requirement in the instruction in the template and on their website. If you do not have letter of reference or proof of work experience, please choose no. Okay? Choose no. Based on what is said here, guys. Guys, we are done, okay? Now, when you are done, you save as draft. You save as draft. Please, only use this submit button. Guys, only use this submit button when you are sure and you have finished uploading your document. In any case, don't be in a hurry submitting your forms. Go through again, review the document you have submitted, review everything. You can take like a week to do that. Review your document, make sure everything is correct, guys, before submitting it. Take into consideration the deadline as well. Have time, review it many times before submitting it, okay? Guys, that is all that I have for you. If you have 1 or 2 questions, I will take 1 or 2 questions for 2 minutes, then we call it a day.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, please, can you navigate to the contact tab? I have one question for.
Okay, contact here.
Yes, contacts. Yes, please.
Yes.
Are the day or week? That, please. Okay.
Yeah, the day or work is like probably would be your work telephone number, okay?
Okay, please.
Yes, maybe you go to work, which telephone number you use. But in any case, the number you put here can be the same one as here. But then if you have 2 numbers and you want to use one for work, you can put it there. If you want to use one for mobile, you can put it there. In any case, they are your numbers.
Okay, please. Thank you.
Yes. Any other question?
Yes, please. On the priority section.
Yes.
So I graduated in computer science and I'm applying for cybersecurity. So which of them
which
should I
university?
select? KTH and Linköping.
How many master's program did you choose?
4.
You chose 4. Which of
Yes.
them? Which of them is your first choice in the university admissions?
Cybersecurity in KTH, and the second one is cybersecurity from Linköping, and the third one is information security, Stockholm University.
Okay, so in any case, you choose all the master's programs you applied in the university admissions. Okay, all the master's program there, you bring all of them here. Is that okay?
Yes.
You bring all of them here, then you number it. Okay, you number it. You can number it according to the numbering, according to what you have in the university admissions. The first program you have in university admissions, you can put that as number 1 here. The second program you have in the university admissions from the top to the bottom. The second one, you put it here. Then the third one you have at university admissions, you put it as third choice. And I've told you that you can use these arrows. Okay, you can see these arrows here. You can even delete it and select a different one if it is incorrect. So you can use these arrows, push it up, and to push it down. Okay, you can make that arrangement here. Okay, so you can make the arrangement the same as the one you have in the university admissions as first choice, second choice, third choice, fourth choice. Okay, all right.
So my question is, when you navigate to the same field as my work experience and something like that, can you click that, please?
Here.
Yes. So as I told you, my background is computer science and I'm working as system engineer, and I'm applying cybersecurity
Yes.
as my first and second option. So which would
Yes.
I choose?
You did computer science, isn't it?
Yes.
Then the program you chose was computer science, isn't it?
Master's program?
Yes, the master's program. Is it computer science?
Cybersecurity.
Cybersecurity is computer science.
Okay.
Cybersecurity, what is it about? It's not about computing?
Of course.
Yes.
But they are somewhat different in their program, which the cybersecurity focuses on the security of the system, the digital system, whereas the computer science, it's as a whole. So somehow they are different, but in same stream.
So cybersecurity is a subset of computer science, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a subset. So it's within computer science. So it has the same field. So it's within. It seems to be like it's a branch of computer science, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So and you are working within that cybersecurity as well in terms of your work experience.
No, actually, I'm working as system engineer, which is really related to the cybersecurity, but more of the computer science.
Okay, so that means yes. So if the master's program you chose is of the same field as your bachelor's degree, then you choose that. If it is of the same field as your work experience, then you choose that. But if it is of the same field, okay, your master's program is of the same field as both the bachelor's degree and work experience, then you choose the last option here. So
All right.
think about it critically, because I do not have much knowledge on computing and then cybersecurity. So take your time, address that issue, then have one to be selected.
All right. Do you think that it will affect my application?
Well, I can't. I have no idea. When it comes to that area, it's only SI who knows it. Yeah, I unfortunately have no idea about that, because I actually can't tell. I don't work with SI. This is my personal views. My personal views. This is for education purposes. I can't tell
Yeah.
that.
All right. I got you. So my next question is around the work experience. So the SI wants maximum 3 work experience and 2 leadership roles, right?
Yes.
So in this portal, if you look at it, that every 3 work experience have leadership button, which is somewhat tricky.
Yeah.
Why is the reason?
Yes. Well, you should know that, when a form is given to you, and the form is given to you, you have work experience, you have leadership experience. There should be a reason for that form. That is my personal view. There should be a reason for that form. And when it is given to you and you're supposed to fill it, it tells you, there should be a reason. So in any case, provided if you have the leadership, if you don't have it, it gives you that option again, that if you don't have it, you select no. Yeah, you select no. Yeah, but there must be a reason why the form you are supposed to fill the leadership. There must be a reason. So
yeah, I just think it's interesting, both, all of the 3 experience have the option of leadership.
Yeah. So once you have the leadership, don't hesitate to put it there.
Okay, it will not clash with my SI form, which is 3 work experience into 2 leadership only. If I made it every work experience that I have some kind of leadership role in this portal, will it crash with my document?
Your document, that is why I'm saying that your document must correlate with the portal. If first work experience, if first organization, you have work and leadership indicated here. If second organization, in the template, if you have work and leadership indicated there. If the third one, or any of them, if you have only work in the organization and you don't have leadership, indicate the same thing here. For example, if you look at work experience 3, okay, which organization is it coming from? Let's say private sector. What type of work experience did you have at this organization? Let's say you were full-time employed. Okay, then you go to here. How many hours have you worked in this organization? Let's say you worked 4,000 hours. In what field did you work at this organization? Let's say you work within cyber. Cyber is IT, isn't it?
Yes.
You work within IT. Then here, did you have a leadership position at this organization? If no, put no there. If you say no, then it means that in that work and leadership template, you are not going to sign the leadership portion, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, because you don't have it. In that case, you are not going to fill that part. So it must correlate. If you fill that part and your referee signs it for you and you come and say you don't have it here, then it is not correlating. It does not match. The portal information does not match your template.
Yeah.
Am I okay? Yes, so always make sure that your forms that you have correlate with the portal information. Okay?
Okay.
Okay,
So
can I
I
take
asked you earlier that the leadership position, okay.
yes.
Leadership position is the formal position or title as a leader at your organization. It says that. So in my case, as I told you earlier, I work as data architect, which is work experience and somehow in leadership. So is that applicable by just filling it as a leadership position?
In the data analyst, have you ever held some training courses to some people? Have
Yes.
you? Yes, so if you held some kind of training courses to some people, then that particular time period that you held training courses, that particular time period, or the number of times, the number of hours you have ever held training courses, these times you were within the leadership context. Because if you look at the leadership position here, somebody can have a leadership position where he was supervising the work of other employees, where he was deciding on organization department budget, where he was teaching students or holding training courses. So if I've been training people within your position, then in that case, you were then as a leader within that context. So you must have position in that regard, a title within that context, right?
Yeah.
If you were managing a project, at some particular point in your work, I mean, it's a form of leadership, and you should know the title, what you were doing, what's the classification of it, which can be attested or authenticated by your manager. Okay? Then you put that in the form, the leadership form. Are you getting me?
Okay. So it is advisable, consult my employee if I can split the work and the leadership to make it more practical, right?
Yes, that is if your manager accept that to be a leadership position.
Yeah.
If your manager accept that to be a leadership position of some kind of, yeah, so there must be a communication as to how to
right.
put this, yes. If you have managed a project, along the way, then it's a leadership responsibility. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Do you have the CV format, the Word format? You downloaded from the SI. I just found it confusing, and you can delete the some of unnecessary heading. It says so. When you delete it, there is still space left. So should I double delete it or just left it as it is?
Which one are you talking about?
Okay, can you please open it, please?
The
CV format template.
Yes. Yes.
So, okay, can you scroll? It's not visible. Yeah. A blue colored text.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it, it is somewhere around the actual form.
Yes. Which one?
Around page 4, I think. Yeah.
Previous scholarships.
Okay. Yeah. Those blue texts. Should we keep it or remove it?
You can keep this one. You can keep this one. These ones, you can keep this one. Okay? Yes, other people who have won the scholarship before, they have kept the blue one. Okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
People share their ideas on YouTube, blah blah. They have, based on their experience, they never touch the blue one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, they never touch that. In any case, this is just telling you what to do. So just these are your forms. Just fill these forms.
Okay. So I can delete it or should I keep it?
This one?
Yeah.
This one, in any case, I can't tell you to delete it, or I can't tell you to leave it. But what I can tell you is that based on those who have won the scholarship before and based on their testimony they share, according to them, they keep it. They don't delete it. So it's up to you for you to decide.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
When you delete, yeah, I get you. So when you delete it, there is still space left. So it's somehow difficult. So we should keep it, I think.
You mean when you delete this one?
Yeah.
Yes.
When you press the button.
What happens? When you delete this one, you can leave it like this. You don't push it forward. Because if you do that, you end up altering. That is, based on the instruction, it says that you may not alter the format, isn't it?
Exactly.
So in any case, the blue one is only telling you to what? To fill it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it doesn't say any other thing. You can delete it, or you can put it there, because it is not what is expecting from you is these ones. This is the most important thing.
Okay, boss.
Yes.
Yeah.
But others
Thanks.
have kept it. Others have kept it, and those who have won before, based on their testimony, based on what they say, they keep it. Yeah.
Okay. All these small details is really important. So really, thank you.
Yes. Okay, guys. If there's no question, then we can call it a day. Thank you for having you and for having me today. Yes, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because there'll be more information. I'll be talking about the motivation aspect of the SI scholarship. I'll give a full video of it. I'll share some sample of ideas, okay, sample of answers you can give. It is not going to be a sample actually, as in the whole answers, but some of the ideas you can put in your motivation to strengthen your motivation. Okay, I'm going to share all these in the next video on the YouTube. So if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. You click on the notification bell to receive amazing content, guys. Thank you for watching and have a nice evening, day, afternoon. Goodbye.